Hello everyone, welcome to my very first bat trap. It's my Crimson Fists against Dark Angels, played by Max. We're here in the Sea Troll in Constance, which is relatively near to where I live and where we can play games. This is my first 8th edition game and my first game in years. So I had absolutely no clue what I'm doing. I normally have no clue what I'm doing in 40K, but yeah. So I brought a list, which is more for experimenting and see what new things do. I've brought a captain. He is still 7th or 6th edition, so he has still a Storm Bolter, a Power Axe and a Storm Shield. Because of the new upgrades, the Storm Bolter doesn't exist anymore. I brought a Company Ancient, not the Primaris one, just, hey, it's a banner. You always need banners in Space Marine armies. A Librarian, a Devastator squad armed with rocket launchers, 5 Assault Marines, and a tactical squad with separated into 2 5-man squads. A Razorback with last gun and a Cybot with Power Fist and Storm Cannon. Max, my opponent, brought his Dark Angels, and as soon as I saw his army, my heart sank to the bottom of the abyss. He brought Belial, a Deathwing Apothecary, Deathwing Knights and a Watcher in the Dark, a Dark Shroud, Ravenwing Black Knights with Corvus Hammers, and 2 Ravenwing 3-man bike squads, each with melters. Or 1 with melters and 1 with grav guns, as you can see here. And that's 50 power points. And my pathetic little Crimson Fist army had absolutely no chance whatsoever. And it was an absolute hell of an interesting list to play against. I learned a lot again with this army facing me. My setup for the beginning of this match was to keep it tight and try to shoot away as much of his army as possible. So you can see on the bottom left, my Devastator squad moved through an obstacle terrain piece. My half tactical squad was in the ruins, as was my Cybot, and my command staff, in quotations, moved a bit behind, whilst the Razorback secured the flank. Trying out the new reserve rules, which they are not existent, my assault squad, shocked, or however they're called with the Space Marines nowadays, near his spikes, which was a mistake, but hey, it's a test. In Max's first turn, he managed to move up his Raven Wing and ta-da! Drop the hammer in form of his Deathwing unit. Also, his knights killed his Raven Wing knights killed my assault squad. And yeah, I had a little problem here. His Ravenwing wouldn't die, and his Deathwing I couldn't kill, but he could kill me pretty easily. In my second turn, I realized I need to kill the Deathwing. So I completely ignored the Ravenwing. Everything that could shoot shot on the Deathwing. And it didn't die. One wound on a knight and that was it. Everything else held. I tried to use the fragmentation grenades and the rocket launchers. Nothing. And the last cannons, nothing. Cybot, nothing. It's just such an awesome, tough unit. I think I never played before against the Deathwing Knights. I have them as models, which I didn't build them because in the end I'm running out of everything, time, money, interest. But they're such an interesting, challenging unit to play against. Well done, Max. 07 to you. So, the only thing I could do was charging with 5 old-fashionable Space Marines. For the Emperor, boys! For the Emperor! Also joining into the fray were the captain, the librarian, and the company ancient. Also the dreadnought, which, funny enough, in German is actually Cybot. So sorry for the confusion there, but it's a dreadnought. And he thundered into battle, into action, and his mighty power fist did absolutely nothing. Failed. Those storm shields are really annoying, the Deathwing Knights. Swords clashed at each other's. You could hear their shouts and the praise to the Emperor on both sides. Deathwing Knights and Crimson Fist. But in this battle, the Deathwing Knights slowly took the upper hand, killing one by one the Librarian, the Company Ancient, and the Dreadnought. Only a brave, lone captain survived, singling out Belial and dueling him until he was slain. And the battle ended because we had to leave. The shop closed a half an hour later. In the end, the captain and Belial just couldn't kill each other. My storm shield saved me and his storm shield saved him. The Cybot was dead and only the Devastator squad was alive on my side, and his entire Raven Wing was not even scratched. So yeah, I conceded and shook hands, and it was an awesome game. Thank you, Max, for having the patience to play with me. I hope for a rematch. Next time maybe I bring, I don't know, Centurion something? I don't know. See you next time. And don't forget, this was my first bat rep, and I hope I'm getting better at them if I make another one.